Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at who you should consider Extreme Z Awakening in DBZ Dokkan Battle. Well, at least for tournament units you should Extreme Z Awaken. Now this list gets longer every time, so I don't want to go through every unit, but I'm going to go through the units you should definitely EZA. I try to include all of them at least in this box here, so you can at least see who has EZAs, but you can probably tell by who I have EZA'd by who's worth it. So let's start with the LRs. I definitely think Int Piccolo still holds more value than AGL Tien and Chaozu. In fact, AGL Tien and Chaozu, I think they're okay, but they're just very limited in terms of categories. But still EZA them. They still are quite fun, and they're pretty good on Saiyan Saga team. Then we have the Tech Gohan, always my first choice right now, although I'm very interested and I think AGL Cooler is going to become my second choice for EZAing. His kit looks pretty good, pretty nice, and I think he's going to be a nice little interesting addition to Terrifying Conquerors / Movie Bosses teams. There's a lot of good AGL Extreme units that will benefit from his support, and the fact that he can get up to 50% evasion, be a good floating support, is interesting. I think he could be a very interesting pick from that perspective. From then on, things get a little bit more loose. I don't think any particular unit takes the lead after those two, so Tech Gohan, AGL Cooler. I think Physical Kaikin Goku is always a good pick. He's an orb changer, which gives him a lot of utility, and he himself's on quite a few categories. He's also not bad as a unit at all. I think he's decent. Then we have the GT duo, okay, not terrible at all at a rainbow level, but nothing spectacular. If you're a GT fan, you probably would like them. They will help out your teams a little bit, for sure, and they're good flexi options to have. Aside from that, aside from AGL Cooler, none of the new EZAs look too interesting. Some of the older ones are also not bad, Tech Goku, etc. But realistically, the rest all just fall into a category of EZA them if you want to. There's no real hierarchy amongst them. One I do like to point out is Int Demon King Piccolo, because I find him to be quite an interesting looking unit, and he links pretty well with the Int Demon King or Jr. or Piccolo Jr. pretty well. But I don't have him, so I can't verify that statement, but he does look interesting, so I will just point him out, at least in events where there's no AoE, where he can trigger that 30% damage reduction. So yeah, but honestly, Tech Gohan, AGL Cooler, Physical Kaikin Goku, Physical Super Buu I think is also decent. The two LRs and maybe Int Demon King Piccolo are kind of the primary picks. I think beyond that, it's just whatever you feel like. Not that they're all bad, just it's kind of very mixed and varied. So pick and choose who you wish. That's it from me. Bye.